Everyone keeps asking the same question: is AI eventually going to take my job? And the fear and concern is very real because you may have spent years developing and mastering the skill set that you have, and you found a way to make money for you and your family. Then all of a sudden, AI pops up on the scene, and out of nowhere, it's saying AI is great. It can write, it can summarize, it can code, it can do any type of task that can be automated. AI agents are here. But I think to ease the fear, and this is what I want to talk about today as an economist who researches how innovation impacts the labor market, I think we're all asking the wrong question. I think the question that we should be asking is, how is AI going to redesign work? Because we are entering into an industrial revolution. So business and society are going to change. And the more information you have about how it's changing, the better strategy that you can have in order to provide for you and your family. AI is not coming for work all in the same way. It's going to affect jobs in different ways. And that's something that I want to talk about. The first thing that every worker should know, or when it comes to AI and automation, is that AI is not necessarily replacing jobs. You're probably thinking, okay, but it is replacing jobs. People are getting laid off and companies are sharing like these jobs being eliminated because we have AI. But here's the strategy and the science behind how that works. AI is coming after certain tasks, and those tasks tend to be things that can be easily automated. So when you think about something that's very routine and repetitive, or maybe the boring side of your job, where you're responding to the same type of emails over and over again, you're processing the same type of paperwork, you're processing the same type of transaction. Those are the tasks that AI can easily automate because you don't need any type of human creativity when it comes to a lot of summarizing and a lot of simple financial transactions. So when we look at a lot of the layoffs recently, when it came to the parent company of Cash App, a lot of those people that were laid off were in the back end, because since Cash App is majority of their transactions, I would think, are digital, an AI tool can process a lot of those financial processing now compared to a few years ago when AI wasn't as sophisticated. It's not because the people who do that type of work aren't smart and they don't have a great skill set. It's just that AI is able to pick up on things that are routine and repetitive. And let's just keep it real. Companies are going to find a way to cut costs as much as they can, especially in this economy. The second thing that every worker needs to know is that AI is raising the standard for what is considered, quote unquote, basic work. And this is going to affect everybody. Because AI can automate a lot of routine and repetitive tasks, the bar has just been raised for everyone. So I don't know if it's just me, or have you guys noticed at your job, regardless of what industry you're in, it's now being more demanding. Like, you're expected to do a lot more in the same amount of time or a less amount of time because of AI. The third thing that every worker needs to know is that AI is actually going to put a premium on human skills, the soft skills. So spending time improving how you communicate, negotiation, being someone that can adapt to different settings, different cultural settings, different types of people, that's actually a premium. Being able to lead someone, those type of skills are actually going to be at an all-time high as AI and automation continue to expand in the workplace. Because just think about it, right? AI and automation and robots can do a lot of routine and repetitive tasks, whether it's something white collar or blue collar. But I don't know if you guys have ever used AI for something. Sometimes things can come out very generic. And what's going to separate the company that you work for from another company in the same industry, your competitor? It's going to be the people. So skills like sales, I mentioned negotiation, strategy, being able to influence people, those skills are going to be at an all-time high. So if you need to take a class like an improv class or public speaking or negotiation or communication, this is like the perfect setting to do that because those skills are going to be in demand. I suggest that every worker just take some time to think about, okay, what is my current job? How much of my day-to-day work, how much is very routine, repetitive, and maybe a little boring for you? Write that down. Then think about the other type of task. What in my job is something that they need me to do? That if I were gone or if my whole team were gone, it wouldn't operate correctly. Think about those type of tasks. Write that down. And if majority lean in on the routine and repetitive side, it may be time to start refining some of those skills or looking to see how you can maneuver into something where your job or your skill set is something that AI will complement or that AI is dependent on. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe and drop a comment and let me know what you think about it so other people who need this information can find it as well. Because the future of work is going to reward the people who have the creativity and the judgment and the decision-making skills that nothing on this earth can replace, that humans can do. So let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. I'll see you next time.